Is it just going to sit there loading all day? Ah, it worked. Yay. Hey, guys, we're live. This one doesn't have a subject. Oh, yeah, I was just going to make probably a song depending on, I'm going to ask people as they start showing up, like, yo, what are we going to make a song about? Because I've sort of touched on every, like, true subject. If I make more songs now, it's just going to be for fun, which I don't have a problem with that, but I guess it's more interesting if I have a topic, I guess. It is, well, not more interesting. Actually, the fun ones are probably more interesting. Well, I don't know. But I enjoy doing a topic one every once in a while. I don't want to just keep making ones to show I can rap or whatever. What up, Rays? How you doing today in the Dookie Boy realm? I met a wonderful woman earlier. Her name was Karen, but she didn't behave like a Karen. How you doing today, bro? In this wonderful God's gift of a reality. Whoa, dude, I got 2 thumbs up and 1 viewer, man. Even God's coming in to give me a thumbs up. Just chilling with friends, about to smoke hella weed at this new apartment. Fuck yeah, dude, you're going to break in your new apartment? Well, cheers to that. Cheers to that, mother bitches. What up, Hattori? Dude, I thought you were Asian, but that's just the name of the fucking weapon or whatever in the movie. Hattori. Hato. That's the name of the motherfucking samurai sword. What up, Assume Self? How you doing, love? Hello, today in this Dookie Boy room. I hope everybody's doing good. Man, the past couple of days, I have just not been doing good mentally. Just been like waking up like the past 2 days, especially like not just depressed, but like angry. So I'm like, I gotta get shit done. Because honestly, anger is the only emotion that I know to transmute. Anyways, you can turn anger into energy. I wish you could turn depression into happiness. That would be really cool, but it just doesn't work that way. Anger is the only emotion that I know how to transmute. Fuck yeah, Rays. Dude, today's a good day. Everybody remember the day, August 27th. This is a day we all rejoice in our happiness. What up, 3 Fingers? How you doing, bro? Why do most people seem angry and off lately? 3 Fingers. What fingers are you missing? Are you actually missing 3? I know you said you're a tattoo artist and your hand has 3 fingers. Do you have your thumb? Or are you literally like holding the motherfucker like this when you tattoo? Why do most people seem angry and off lately? I don't know, man. I think that either it's radio waves, it's I don't know, 5G tower waves, directed energy weapons. Man, something's making everybody just depressed, miserable, not enjoying life, not able to enjoy life. Like literally, like they're projecting depression onto humanity. I've been in total disgust. Oh, God, I'm sorry, Hattori. The day suffering was conquered using quantum mechanics and interlinked AGI systems. Fuck yeah, Rays. We did it, bro. Finally, after connecting this matrix and all of its chords, we've finally made progress in this hell realm. Humidity? Oh, well, I live in Florida. I know about humidity, bro. That's what's got you in disgust, though, is just the humidity? Disgust is a strong word. Maybe annoyed. You ain't disgusted. You're not like sitting there like, fuck this fucking humidity. I'll fucking kill somebody over this. That'd be crazy, bro. This humidity's got me fucking disgusted. I'm sick to my stomach. I lost my appetite because of this fucking humidity. Being animated's fun. Most people don't get animated. I don't know why. It's like they're trained to be robots. Oh, proper etiquette. This is how we sit. If you live in Beverly Hills, we don't just hit the bowl. We hit it like this. We lift our pinky. Fuck etiquette. Etiquette's for robots and NPCs that don't have a soul in their body. I'm sorry. What if everyone decided to be happy for like a month and then the planet would slowly start to heal? Did anyone ever study this? That'd be great, but nobody's willing to do it in a reality where we're all being, where depression is being broadcasted upon all of our minds. Maybe the mindset of humanity is damaged and illogical. Not maybe. Yes, the mindset of humanity is damaged and illogical. That's not a maybe. Most people live in delusions, for Christ's sakes. Is it the humidity or the Bermuda Triangle creating many Florida man news stories? I don't know, bro. It's a Florida man thing. Us Florida men, I feel it too. It's not just the depression and sadness, but I feel the Florida man projection. And it just has got me wanting to go out here and wrestle alligators, bro. It just got me wanting to go out here and fucking see if I could actually body slam a 5-foot shark. Like if I could get him up, if I could bear hug him and get him up off the ground and fucking literally do like a German suplex. Not a German, no, not a German suplex. What's the one where your feet go over too? So you throw them over with enough momentum where their head hits, but you go over them. What's that slam called? That's not a German, because a German suplex, they stay on this side of the body. Discuss with everything, knowing too much. Truth doesn't pay off. The humidity is just an extra annoyance. Okay, yeah, I hear you, Hattori. You're fed up with just about everything the Matrix has to offer. I don't blame you. I've been there. I pissed off someone in a comment section recently. I said something about no such thing as karma. Ooh, they got pissed off. That's what humans do. They're like emotional. I bet that person was in their 40s, 50s. They're not a grown-up. They're in a grown-up's body, but they're not mentally or spiritually a grown-up. You said something I don't agree with. When people say shit I don't agree with, I kind of do it too. I call them fucking retards and I say all kinds of nasty shit. But truth is, I usually understand why. And I say that too. I don't just call them nasty. I explain, I understand why they are the way they are. I understand why they do what they do. I understand it all. It's hard for me to judge anybody anymore. Like, even though I see Christians, no offense, religious people, but I see Christians as sort of deluded, like cult members to a degree, and just nasty people. And man, they really will use that religion to be nasty too. It's an outlet in some cases for them to be nasty. I see the true nature of humanity. That's what's going on. Really, I see the true nature of humanity. I see right through people. I see right through people's lies, their bullshit. My spidey sense is amazing when it comes to reading humans. Really, the only ones that sort of confuse me are actual narcissists. Actual real narcissists. Man, they're good at like hiding themselves. They really are. Like, those are the only ones and people throw that word around. Everybody's a narcissist. Now, most people are animalistic, primal. They don't give a fuck. They are selfish. But narcissistic, there's actually very few that I've met. Probably 2 in my whole, well, you say 4 or 5 maybe in my whole life, but had to like work with and be around them constantly, probably 2 in my whole life. They get past me, bro. They're good. They're good at pretending to be human. It's very bizarre. Like when you're with a real narcissist, that like, man, it's for me anyways, it's weird. Discuss with everything, knowing too much. Truth doesn't pay off. Oh yeah, I read that. Pistos. Oh yeah, I read that. He's a really nice guy. Lives in his car in Clearwater, Florida. Hey, that's right near me. Who? I didn't mean to piss him off. I just feel bad that he thinks he deserves bad karma for lifetimes. Yeah, that's stupid. What up? How you doing, ignorance? Or Reaper? How you doing, man? Most people are just old children. A true narcissist is scary. True narcissists, scary is a weird word. For me, they're just weird. It's weird when you communicate with them. They're odd. They're impossible to read. And they're good at giving you false flag. I don't know. They're just weird people, man. I don't know. Like I know when I'm around an actual narcissist, I know almost instantly. I feel it. The same thing like when you're around actual evil, there's that weird feeling that sort of if you've ever been around actual evil, there's a feeling that you can feel that comes with that. And just popping by. I'm glad you're popping by, dude. Most people are just old children. Aren't you narcissists? Scary? And I'm not scary. I mean, I'd give them a slap if they, well, anyways, if they were like a threat, but just weird. Fucking weirdos. It literally, like, it's almost like, so I think it, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because they don't feel emotions the same way we do, right? So that's why I always say, I don't know if you guys ever seen when Hillary Clinton was like, ooh. I said, what you guys were actually seeing is a narcissist that can't feel excitement, and she's trying to imitate what she sees. And when people are excited, they do kind of look weird, but not that weird. She was trying to, okay, so when you see somebody excited, they're like, oh, they're making faces. I mean, if you took the sound out of it, they'd look weird, right? So that was Hillary Clinton's a narcissist pretending to look excited. When those fireworks went off, that was the best she could do. Ooh! And that's why she looked like she was having a seizure on stage. But they don't feel the same emotions that we do. So they get really good at pretending to be human. Man, that's when you're with a person that ain't genuine, or at least in my case, I can feel it, dude. I went out with a real one. You'll know. Oh, yeah, I know instantly, bro. I lost money, hair, and skeleton muscle. He was a hobo. Did you say muscle? Skeleton muscle? What do you mean skeleton? You lost skeleton muscle? He was a homosexual couch surfer. Did you have any good times with him, Hattori? Joey the Gypsy, narcs, sociopaths are all over the place. Hey, Chris and everyone. What up, Adam? So there, I think selfish, shitty people are all over the place, but actual narcissists, they're not all over the place. They're, at least for me anyways, they're pretty rare. When I run into an actual narcissist, I feel that shit, bro, instantly too. It's like weird. They're just fake. They're so they pretend. I don't know. It's just weird. I know instantly now too. Those real narcissists are extremely dangerous with manipulation. Oh yeah, they are. And keep in mind, they don't have the same filters you have. So you would do something, and a part of or you would get ready to do, let's say you were getting ready to do something evil, a desire of yours. You want to go up and just grab this girl's ass in this alley because you're a pervert. You're going to, as a normal human being, that thought goes through a filter. They don't have that filter. That thought goes, well, we'll slow down. Let's introduce ourselves first. Let's not just walk up and, hey, babe. Like, it's gonna that desire for me as the creep that really wants to do some weird shit. It's gonna run through a filter. They don't have that filter, so they'll pretend human and pretend they're kind, and then that dark alley scenario, they'll do the weird thing because they want to feed what feels good to them, and they don't have a filter. When people try triggering me, it deflects off me so quick. I don't put up with disrespect and drama. Yeah, and when you stand as that person, Raise, they feel it too. Hey, Adam, I work for a guy and he complained about everything I do, tells me I'm unqualified, I don't listen. He's going to cut my pay, cut my money paid. Today I worked 2 hours and he said I'll only pay one. Get the fuck away from that piece of shit, Raise. Even reading what you just said actually made me uncomfortable and wanted me to physically attack the dude. Hey, Chris, would you agree with me that even this live is scripted? Yeah, I think everything's scripted. Dude, even the religious people know it's all scripted. Like, they'll tell you, well, first they'll read their scriptures, and then they'll tell you how in Revelations all this is going to come to pass. Like, even religious people have to, anyways. Yeah, I believe it's all scripted. Yes, sir. And your life's made up of your past events. Again, the example I always give is if some guy started climbing in my window, I'm going to have this. And then I reacted to it. And then you rewound time and you did that 1,000 times. I'm going to do the exact same thing every time. I'm going to run, grab my shotgun, turn around, take off the safety and blow his fucking body in half. Every time. You're not going to rewind the time, and then one time I'm going to go, oh, no, don't hurt me. Or, I'm going to grab a knife instead. Or I'm going to, go and try to push him out of the window or try to talk him out of it. You rewind because I'm Chris. I'm going to do what Chris does. Well, what's Chris? Chris is a script that's made up of past life events. So I'm scripted. Even I'm scripted. I'm a robot. I said, I'm leaving then, but I don't have time for that shit. There you go, brother. If you ain't going to pay me for my time, motherfuck you, bitch. You should have, well, anyways, I'm not going to say what you should have did, but yes, I did. Yo, Bliss. I only went out with him for 8 months. I almost didn't make it. I'm sorry to hear that, Tori. Don't you got any brothers in your family? Like, yo, man, this fucking piece of shit fucking playing with me. Have one of your brothers come deal with that motherfucker. Made my own money, sports betting, right? When he got angry and I saw my bet was hitting, so I was like, I'm fine. I don't need this asshole. There you go, brother. Fuck that dude. This guy's a weirdo. I actually worked for a guy that was like that. He started pulling that, like, I don't know if I should pay you for 8 hours today type shit. Like, what was that, buddy? What was that? I've been working for 8 hours. You're definitely going to fucking pay me for 8 hours. Or you're going to be paying the hospital bill. Choose one. You're going to be paying me. You're going to be paying either way. You're either going to pay me what you owe me, what I worked for, or I'm going to beat you. And you're going to be paying the hospital to reconstruct your fucking face because I'm going to break your orbital bone, motherfucker. I don't like people that play with me when it comes to money. I don't play that. Like, that's a big deal to me. Especially I'm giving you my lifeblood, sweat, and energy, and you're going to try to do me dirty. Boy, I will beat the fucking dog shit out your ass. Your mama wouldn't even recognize you. I'd beat you so bad. Made my own money. I knew a dude that got bit by a poisonous snake. And it was in the newspaper and everything. It bit 2 guys and then almost bit my brother. And by the time Wesley got to his house and his mom opened the door, she said, "Who are you?" She didn't even recognize him. He was so fucked up. He was so swollen. Oh, I guess he looked like the Elephant Man. If you guys ever seen that movie with my girlfriend Cher, she's in that movie. She's his mom. He's got like elephantitis or whatever. I guess he looked like that dude. He was so fucked up from the snake poison, and she actually shut the door on her own son. He's like, "Mom, it's me," and she's like, "What's going on?" Unbelievable, crazy. Imagine not recognizing your own son. He's that fucked up. Whoa, dude. Whoa, I ain't seen a lot of comments. This shit froze on me. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a sec. I gotta catch up. They feel privileged to be entitled. Yeah, Joey the Gypsy is the Clearwater guy. Oh, he's got a ponytail? Does he got a ponytail? Is that who you're talking about, Joe? I think I've seen him. Oh, he's in Clearwater? Oh, I should probably go drive and sit in his car with him. Like, what up, dude? Boomers are so hard to work for. They're the most whiny people. Boomers, it's funny because boomers say that Gen Z or X or whatever is entitled, but boomers are indoctrinated. They're not entitled, they're indoctrinated, which I'd rather be entitled, to be honest. Even the mutual ones they're just good in hiding that demon. We might be all narcs to an extent. Make no question about it. Assume every single person you meet is not a great person. I know that sucks. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt by nature. If it comes down to it, your best friend will stab you in the back for money. Most people are that way. It's unfortunate. But narcissists are different. I'm talking about people. Those people you're talking about still feel emotions. Real narcissists are a little bit different. I don't know if we're still talking about that, but most narcissists don't realize they're actually narcissists by nature. It stems from constantly needing validation from your parents or peers, but never quite meeting their standards. Wait, what? Most narcissists don't realize I wouldn't. Would you say most don't realize they're narcissists? I think a lot of them realize they're narcissists because they go through a learning process. Literally, they go through a process of learning how to be human. And you would think if they have any kind of, that doesn't mean that they're stupid. Sometimes narcissists are brilliant, But you would think, even with a basic intelligence, they would say, well, why isn't this like a subject ever in school? Why don't we ever talk about how like we all pretend to be human? They would pick up on it even in like by middle school. If they didn't pick up on it by then, that there was something different about them, then they're not just a narcissist, they're a fucking idiot too. Sometimes try being unpredictable to mess with the script. Why not? My turn to play. Yeah, it's fun playing with the script, Johnny. Do that. It's like, seriously, go and I would say not just Johnny, everybody, go and break out of your daily routine. Do something different. Basically, conditional love. Validation from your parents. Oh, you're saying narcissism stems from constantly needing validation from your parents and peers. Okay, so that's something I didn't know. I didn't know narcissism was mostly developed. I thought it was born into people. I thought it was mostly born into people. So I didn't know that. I didn't know it was developed. I feel like if you help people every day, don't manipulate anyone, abuse anyone, or are selfless, you are not a narcissist by nature. There's a lot of non-narcissist people out there too. So as the type of guy that helps people, you could say, oh, Chris has a big heart. He's always helping people. I helped somebody again today. It's my nature. But don't get it twisted and think I don't get something from that. I'm benefiting from these exchanges too. The same way I would feel bad if I did something nasty to somebody, I feel good when I do something good for somebody. So yeah, I'm doing something nice, but don't think that there's not a slight selfishness about good people too. You just have to find them. Whoa, why is it? Okay, so this shit's trying to zoom down all the ways. Guys, I'm actually going to start a little bit later. I missed some comments. I'm sorry. Because it keeps trying to go to the bottom. I keep having to scroll up and find where I was again. It's just fucking annoying. All the narcissists need to stay together and leave the rest of us alone. Yeah. Boomers are sitting with all the money. Yeah. And doing nothing for humanity. We all work so that people can sit around with large amounts of money. That's why we all struggle, or so they can spend $23 trillion on underground military bases that none of us will ever fucking see. I should have got coffee before this. It's actually made, but I forgot to pour it. Yeah, narcissists are numb to emotion. You are correct. Forgot about that. What's up? What up, Brooke? I was taught to give the benefit of the doubt. Came from a great family that worked well in the 80s and 90s. Not now, though. You were so right, Chris. Yeah, dude. Actually, it was a great interview. I would tell everybody in here to go and watch the Jesse Lee Peterson interview he did with what the fuck's this dude's name? Hold on, let me just look at my history real quick. It was a great interview. Jesse Lee Peterson's a Christian. So do I agree with everything that was said? Obviously not, but man, it was a great interview. Jesse Lee Peterson, The Truth About Anger, Race, and Feminine Energy on the Jamie Kennedy channel. So go check that. That was a great interview. He actually made a lot of great points. I agree with a lot of what he said. But again, I don't have the Christian perspective. I have more of I could actually agree with everything he said and fit it into my belief, which is that we're in a simulation. But go watch it. It was actually a great interview. But part of my brain thinks that when I do something good for somebody, though, that because you can see the look on people's face, you can see the way people react to it. You could see it's not common. And I wonder, they must feel good about it too. And it helps them in their life too, because how often, and you got to remember too, people that help people, they need help a lot too. They're hurt people. They're projecting what they need. When I'm helping people, it's because I need help. But I think that it leaves an imprint on them too. I mean, they do see the beauty in humanity and maybe not just the ugliness all the time. But then you could say, hey, Chris, you're actually giving them hope in the hell realm. And we could go down that route. But I just hope that they remember me kindly. I hope that I affected their life in a good way. I disagree that most know there's a lot of academic literature on the topic. Really? Huh. They're kind of stupid then. I mean, how could you not know? Like, I know that, Like, if you find yourself in the mirror fucking doing this kind of shit because you're learning how to be human, and then you never thought about that, like, whoa, do other people, they never thought to ask like their buddy or their sibling, like, hey Dean, do you ever fucking like make faces in the mirror? Do you pretend to be human? Because I don't feel like when you all start crying at that sad part in the movie, I don't get sad at all. I actually look at you guys like, well, why are they crying? Like, you think notice somewhere along the line. Just how could you not? That I talk to in therapy don't actually realize it until you walk them. Oh my God, that's crazy. No pun intended. Dude, you're doing fucking therapy, bro. I want to do therapy, bro. So give me one of your patients. I bet I'll fix them faster than you. And they'll only have to pay me half as much. Some people are so hard to deal with. It's a developed trait. What the fuck? I did not know this. Damn, see, that's scary to me because that means anybody could potentially become a fucking narcissist. What's the cutoff age? Is there a cutoff age? Bliss equals, I'm going to kill the god of this Matrix Reaper. We're fucked. How could you kill the god? Like, it's like, so if we're in a simulation, it's almost like one of the characters in there, AI wise, becoming sentient and going, I'm going to fucking kill that dude. That he ain't going to kill the people at Rockstar. He's a joke. Dark empath is a narc's nightmare. I'm a dark empath. Yeah, I would be. You're absolutely right, actually, Brooke. I never really thought about that. Yeah, I am a narcissist's night. They hate people like me. And I hate people like them. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it's good that way. I mean, I don't know, but they fucking hate me. Like, actual narcissists hate my guts, dude. And all I'm doing is being me. It's so crazy. You're actually right. That's funny. The empath versus the narcissist. I hate talking about them. Ugh. Fuck them. Fuck them. They're gonna burn in hell. Fuck them. I hope hell exists. This is, it's funny. This is how evil I am. I hope hell exists so motherfucking narcissistic, evil little fuckboys burn. They literally don't do any self-reflection. Yeah, they're fucking demons. They're demons in the flesh. I'm an art scholar, been studying it for 4 years because of my experience. It's not a fun topic. Yeah, they're demons. Most of them are nasty. They feed off suffering and fucking, they're actually being played by the gamers, I think is what I would say in my opinion, but I don't want to scare too many people away. I have a hard time believing there are those with no inner dialogue. Yeah, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. And okay, like that little Asian chick that said, "Oh, I don't have an inner dialogue." Bullshit. Your outfit matches. Your outfit matches. Did you literally not have? So if I get out of bed and I'm walking towards the door, I don't just keep walking and hit the motherfucker right. I'd say I got to open that bitch. I got to reach out and I got to grab the door. And everybody has inner dialogue. Otherwise, you'd be a mumbling fucking idiot. You'd show up to work and your hat would be green, your shirt would be purple, and your pants would be blue. Actually, nowadays, that would be normal. They would just call you liberal, but you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to think about, oh, does this shit match? No, that don't match with that. How could you even put your outfit together without inner dialogue? Or make a meal? I mean, you need some level of that inner dialogue. Oh, that's scary. There's narcissism. Well, soon I'm pretty sure you're a female, so maybe it's different from men. Men, I don't think men are so scared by narcissists. Shit, most men wish a motherfucker would like this. I wish this narcissist would say some shit or do some shit, because then I can deal with that motherfucker. But as a woman, I can understand why they're scary. Obviously, it's a man to you. You're scary. There's narcissism in everyone. To be fair, just levels to it. Absolutely. If you guys, I think I'm a good person by nature. But if you don't think that there's parts of me that are sordid and art, you're absolutely crazy. Absolutely, everybody. That's actually something that Jesse said in that video, which is I agree with most of what Jesse says. Jesse, you guys know who he is. Jesse Lee Peterson. He's like that bald fucking. He says crazy shit. I don't know if he believes what he's saying, but he is sort of a comedian too. I mean, I love his shit. He's funny to me, but I don't watch him all the time. Every once in a while, I'll see him in a short and he's just saying some crazy shit. This little dude, Slayer, is one of the honest ones. Oh yeah, honesty. I pride myself on my. Okay, so my grandparents, or maybe it was my great grandparents. It was somebody in my family. They were known actually amongst all the Greeks in Pittsburgh that they didn't fucking they. If you lied in front of them, they would disown you. They fucking hated liars. They were literally known for hating liars. That shit's in my blood, bro. That shit's in, I hate people that lie more than anything. I see them as the most weakest, patheticest little fucking fuckboys. So by nature, I think I'm honest, just because I hate liars. I think they're little fucking pussies. Me too, hell, but evil gets rewarded here. So there's that. Of course it does. It's a video game to cause chaos. Why would they reward your character? What are you doing for them? They need you to be, the gamers need you to be willing to listen to their voice commands. And usually they're nasty. Usually their voice commands are nasty. Why aren't more people talking about this ultra? Why lately? What do you mean, why aren't? I'm seeing way more people talk about Soul Trap. I'm seeing, well, not me, but I see comments of people saying, even normies are talking about it. Even normie, like people that do makeup fucking YouTube videos are talking about Soul Trap. So I don't know what you mean, Twisted. I'm hearing from different sources that a lot of people are talking about Soul Trap. And if you had worded that, why are more people talking about Soul Trap lately, I would have an answer for you. Joshua posted a great, I know, I seen it. Got to see him, man. Dude, it was great. Hey, dude, I don't know how he knew I was playing with my Winky, probably because I announced it on him. I had said to him, I was like, bro, this was a great video. And his comment back was, I'm glad I got to distract you away from playing with your dick. And he's right, he did. It was only a minute, though, because as soon as the video was over, I was like, oh, I got to roll one. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was funny. I love his videos, dude. I love Joshua S. is probably one. So my favorite channels are Joshua S. Josh. Man, I don't know. Let me just go look real quick. So, and I love everybody I'm subscribed to. Like, I love Benedictines. I'm Q Hef, Loon, Big War. I love all of them, but the ones I watch through them. I usually like Mark Devlin. Josh, I already mentioned. No. I will watch Reapers, not just because he's on the stream. I feel his pain. I relate to him when I watch his videos. Oh, I'm subscribed to the Fallen State. I didn't know I was subscribed to Jesse, but I guess I am. Who's Open Your Oh no, that's Chad. I don't watch all of his. Tony Sayers. I usually watch his through. I don't need to watch. If I don't mention Eric Dubé, I don't need to watch all his videos. To be honest, I'm sort of convinced I could have stopped watching his videos 5 years ago. I don't believe we're on a ball flying through space, but is that it? No, that's not it. So who else do I watch all through? One sec, guys. I'm subscribed to so many people. I just don't watch anything anymore. I just sort of grew away from it. Hey, I'm subscribed to Bill Withers. What the fuck? I love his music, but I don't know how to subscribe to him. Bill Withers makes Lean on Me is one of the greatest songs ever made is Lean on Me. And then Drift Away. I mean, come on. Yeah, so basically, I don't get to watch too many channels. So basically, where's he at? Where the fuck is? I just went through my whole shit. Where's Marcus Antimundi or whatever? Well, Marcus, he's another channel I watch almost every time he uploads. I'll watch that shit all the ways through. Who do you guys watch that's like my channel or whatever? Please. Oh, you guys are, what up? All right, peace out, man. Who's leaving? Here on the liars. Love that guy. Oh, no. Those are ads. That's hilarious. Ha ha ha. The normies and AI content don't count. Those are fake. I'm saying more people like you, Tony Sayers, Howdy, and whatnot. Howdy is difficult for me to watch. I don't know why. There's something off with him. I actually just asked my homie, who has been a therapist for about 10 years, if he has even had a narcissistic client realize they're narcissistic. He said not even once, and they get defensive about it. Really? Unbelievable. Dude, can you test me to see if I'm a true narcissist? Maybe. How do I know if I'm not then? How would I know if I'm not? Yo, peace. Love Mark Devlin. Yeah, I like his videos. I just realized there's only like, that's what I'm saying. Like I always say, like, what are channels like mine? Because there just aren't any that I watch through. I'm subscribed to them. Zam, you should look into EMDR therapy. I'm thinking about getting certified in it, but it's super expensive and time consuming. Well, if it's super expensive, why would I even look at it, brother? I'm about fucking as broke as you can get right now. Man, my internet's running like shit. EMDR. I'll look into it after the stream. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up here in a minute anyways, but how does cool but the recapitulation? Peace out, Reaper. Take care, dude. I'll never do that because I'm launching past the life with you people. I have zero shame or guilt that can be used against me. Fuck that. Yeah, don't live with shame or guilt. You didn't ask to be put into a realm like this. You didn't ask to be painted into this corner. It was all, and you're scripted anyway. It's all scripted. It's weird that we are programmed to feel all these things. That's what's weird. It's like, oh, this machine runs off our suffering. Howdy rubs me way the wrong. Yeah, he rubs me. There's just something off about him. He sort of rubs me like how a narcissist would. There's just something dead inside me. I don't know how to explain it. Why do you think there's something off about it? I don't know. It's a chemistry thing. Howdy was a comedian. That's crazy. As a profession, I can't imagine it. He says that's weird too. But that doesn't bother me though. That doesn't bother me. It's just he has a sort of attitude about him that's off. It's just off to me. It rubs me the wrong way. Tragic reality and life outrage are. I know about tragic reality. I've never heard of life outrage. Younger guys in their 20s. The certification expensive and time consuming. Not there, but yeah. But I can't watch that young. So the same way that I would feel is the reason why it's more difficult lately for me to make content. I don't want to just keep regurgitating the same shit over and over again. And these channels do that too. No offense to them. I appreciate their channels, blah, blah, but Tragic Reality is basically making the same video every time. He's talking about how unjust and how evil this world is, which you think I would want to watch it, but I just don't. I want to watch people that are past that. The certification is expensive and time consuming, not the therapy. How he speaks with too much confidence about what he says, like he knows what he has figured out is 100% true. Maybe it is the confidence. Maybe it is his confidence that's rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know. Something's off. Something's just off. It's a chemistry thing. It could just be chemistry. But the clinical efficacy of it is astounding for treating depression and PTSD. Really? Oh, the certification. I'm sorry, I skipped something. Certification is expensive. Thanks. Not the therapy. Whoa, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing is a therapy that helps process traumatic memories by pairing them with bilateral stimulation, such as eye movement, tapping, or sound. Oh, I do know about this. Yeah, the tapping, and I do know about this. I haven't practiced it seriously, but I do know about that. There's a lot of people on YouTube that do these where they tap certain parts of their head, or they'll put on a certain pressure point, or make certain noises like woo, 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 or stuff like that, like to process traumas. So I can tell you how I process my traumas. And I haven't processed all my traumas. There are some traumas that if I try to process, it's going to hurt me too much. It's going to be too heavy on my heart right now. So I can't do them yet. But most of my childhood traumas, I relived through them. And so I participated in the memories in a different way. So in the memory, like if I was watching, like let's say I was watching one of my brothers be brutalized in front of me, and that was a traumatic, because I was so young, 5, 6, whatever. So I would relive that memory. I would get into a meditative state, and then I would relive that memory. But in that memory, me in spirit, I don't know if this is lying to myself, whatever, it worked, was in the memories though, and I was sort of protecting my brother. I was between the beating and my brother. And then I would I would sit there with the kid holding his hands and talking to him in my mind's eye or whatever, my imagination. I would relive these traumatic memories, and I would talk to the kid, and I'd be like, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that beating. What happened to you was not your fault. I would talk to the kid. So now when my brain reverts back to those memories, it's the new version that I made. It's the part I'm remembering how I stood between the beating, and I'm remembering them different now. So that's how I work through a lot of my childhood traumas. I miss Nonconformist Radio. Yeah, I miss him too. He was on my list, but he doesn't upload anymore. He's such a cool dude, especially for his age. Garrett, a brilliant kid. I've talked to him on the phone. He's rad. That's EMDR. Yeah, that's what I typed. EMDR. Did I type the wrong thing? Just thinking about him. Hello, what up, Aaron X? Hello, my fellow inmates in this Dookie Boy Department of Heavenly Corrections. Yeah, or heavenly souls being tormented by demonic corrections. This one drinks baby blood. Make his business successful. Those are the people that play this game, bro. That's my imitation of the archons, the demons, the angels, the aliens, the extra dimensional beings, the gamers that torment us. Literally, I'm telling you, they're like that. They're fucking creeps. They probably got a fucking 10 eyes on their head and look demonic and weird. They're probably fucking creepy boys, bro. I only plan to live 9 more years. Anyone else got their own expiration date? Miles. When life is completely unbearable. So like if I got a physical injury or a physical or mental ailment, and life was just unbearable, that's when my expiration date will come. I'll let you know the day it happens. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you the day it happens. I'll come on and be like, yo, guys, it was a good ride. I'm not interested in dealing with this shit no more. Peace out, guys. Love y'all. Catch you guys on the next ride. I don't give a fuck. But if life ever becomes so unbearable, and not that it's that far off right now, it's not like this realm's a great place to exist in. I mean, can we just be grown-up adults and talk about this shit without mental delusions or cult-like beliefs? Have you guys seen those suicide pods that deliver in Europe? No, I haven't seen it. I've heard about. I gotta go get something to drink, guys. My shit's dry as fuck. But I've heard about those suicide pods or whatever, but I've never seen them. Or who are you to tell somebody else when they can and can't go? It's the same thing when the government tells me what I can and can't put into my body. It's like, bro, you ain't my mom and your daddy, motherfucker. You're a government. Shut your bitch ass up and go and fucking work on getting to the country right, bitch. Fucking tell me what I'm going to put in my body before I come and fucking put something in your body. Lead, motherfucker. Fucking weirdo ass. These people that take positions of power really do get too comfortable. Like that's all I just want to say right off the black. You motherfuckers getting a little too comfortable up in this bitch. Like somebody needs to go and start cracking their fucking skulls open. Like, yo, enough's enough. And from what I hear, that things like that have been happening. But anyways, fuck them. Let them all burn in hell. I don't give a fuck about evil people. I've already got my trust done, ready to go. Damn, Hattori's ready to go, bro. Do you have no hope in life anymore, Hattori? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking, love? Why would you want to live to seniors? Who the fuck would want to live to a senior citizen, bro? Again, I don't care how I look or if my dick don't work anymore. Again, as long as I'm not suffering every day, I can sort of manage. But if life got unbearable, if I had another physical ailment or an injury, just something tormenting me every day, I wouldn't want to be in this motherfucker already. I hate that in order to survive necessities, the sufferings of others. Or necessitates. That didn't make sense to me. So let me read this again. I mean, I know what you're saying. I hate that in order to survive necessitates the suffering of others. Yeah, I absolutely hate that too, Matt. It's disgusting. It's weird that we're in an Ouroboros eat itself realm. And the elites know this. The elites know that. For them to live the extravagant, bizarre lifestyles they want, there has to be this much suffering happening over here, which is bizarre. It's bizarre. What form? To feed materialism? To feed your materialism? What? Y'all are demons in the flesh. I'm 52 and over traumatized. The only one left in my family besides my twin daughters. But they're on meth. Oh my God. The fastest way to get jacked? Naturally? Or what do you mean, just period? If you're going to try to get jacked naturally, the fastest way to get jacked is get plenty of sleep. When you go to the gym, lift on the heavier side. So stay between the 6 to 10 rep range. Something that's strong for you to lift 6 to 8, 10, 6 to 10 reps, we'll say. And be consistent. Even when you don't see gains, just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. And really, intensity. That's the thing a lot of guys don't mention. For some reason, I don't know why. So a lot of people might look at me in the gym and go, "Oh, he's an ego lifter. Look how into his exercise. He's getting ugly." But yeah, with that, there's a reason that I'm natural and I look the way that I do too, though. I'm in better shape than most of you people gawking at me. Intensity makes a big difference. That's probably more important than even diet's not that important. I don't know. To me, diet's not that important, but I may have a high metabolism, but I also intermittent fast. So I basically drink coffee, and that's what I eat every day is coffee. And then at the end of my day, I'll have two cheeseburgers, a bowl of ice cream, just whatever I want. I'll eat a cantaloupe. I'll eat a bunch of food all in one sitting. But I eat whatever I want. The majority of my diet's made up of cheeseburgers, to be honest with you. I eat a burger almost every day. So that right there will tell you, like, I'm pretty damn thin. Even at right now, I'm 183, and even at 183, I don't have too much fat on my body. So, what the fuck was the point that I was going to make? There was something I had to say that was important. Yeah. Okay. So just if you intermittent fast, you can eat whatever you want. But diet, okay. The main things that really matter. Everybody knows you need sleep. Everybody knows you need to eat. Work out until you're done. Intensity. If you're not really struggling on your last rep, you're not going to build muscle because you're only doing what your muscles can do. For you to build muscles, you have to pass up what they can do and do what they can't do. So then your muscles go, God damn, this motherfucker's trying to curl 65-pound dumbbells now. That's too much. We got to get bigger. You got to go past what your body can do. And if you're just working out comfortably, if you do, I see people in the gym, bro. I'll just tell you guys like this, bro. I see these girls in their spandex and they look decent and whatever, but You ain't in here working out, lady. What are you even doing in here? You're in here trying to find a date. Because I almost never see them give 10% effort. Fuck 80 or 90. I don't see half these people I don't see them struggling on one rep. Fuck a whole set. I don't see them struggling on one rep. I don't even see them get ugly ever. They're literally like calm, like, are you even working out? What are you doing there? What are you doing there? You're not doing anything. You may as well just be doing cardio. Go to the fucking what's it called, the walking machine or whatever. Don't eat pork. Okay, I can eat bacon and stuff, but okay, let me just read this because I'm falling behind. What's the fast way to get you? I already said that. Every time I go to eat pork or beef, I realize how much that animal had to suffer in order to produce the energy. Then it's like, well, I can be a pescatarian, but the fish still suffers. Everything suffers. Everything suffers. If you switch to a vegetarian diet, Matt, it's fucking, and all you're eating are salads every day. Do you realize how many animals, bugs, just so much, hundreds and thousands of insects died to get those vegetables into your bowl? So no matter what, something suffers. I'd say stay away from pork, though. Pork, it's going to sound crazy. I'm just telling you guys what I know, bro. Pork makes you ravenous. So if I eat a double cheeseburger right now at 7 p.m. with bacon on it, by 10 o'clock, I'll be hungry again. If I eat a double cheeseburger right now with no bacon on it, I'll be good till tomorrow. Pork makes you hungry again. It makes you ravenous. It makes you like a pig. That's what they say about pigs. Pigs just keep eating. Pork makes you like a pig. Is 10-pound dumbbells too light? Will 20-pound be enough to more strength? That depends on your body. What if you were this tall? I would tell you not to even lift a 1-pound dumbbell. I'd go and get you some toothpicks, and I'd say, all right, curl these. And if you went like this, I'd say, okay. And then I'd put 2 toothpicks in your hand, and I would say, curl those. And you go like this. If I put 3 toothpicks in your hand, and I see you go repping it, but trying, I'd say, okay, you work out with 3 toothpicks. I don't try to eat tons of protein when lifting, to be honest. I hate eating lots of protein. It messes my IBS up. So not me. Protein, meat or beef is really one of the few things that satiates me. It could be a genetic thing. I don't know. But it's one of the only things that really feeds my hunger. Again, if I go eat a bowl of chicken noodle soup right now, I'll want another one in an hour. And then I want a third one after that an hour later. It won't satiate me. If I eat a double cheeseburger right now, I'll be good till tomorrow. I'll feel good. I'll have plenty of energy. That's my body. You're genetically not like me, potentially. You may be just like me. Who knows? Watch that. You'll love it. I promise. Watch what? Hey, Tori, let me go back up. What'd you say? Watch what? You also don't want to lift so heavy that you get strong with bad form. So I have mixed feelings about good form. So if you're going for strength, you can actually build strength way faster than you realize. Building strength happens quick. Like by your third workout, you're lifting more than if you lift for strength. Lifting for strength doesn't always have good form. It doesn't always have perfect form. Sometimes it takes intensity or explosiveness to move the weight, which can look like bad form. But the truth is, that's how some people move weight. That's how some people move weight. I used to lift weights. I wanted to be a bodybuilder at 30. I benched 310. That's not bad, brother. If you're talking raw, 310 raw is pretty fucking good. I could have gotten a 400, but I never even benched 300. The most I was 280 pounds. I was like 160 pounds at the time. uh, and that had injured my shoulder. So I'm actually not a fan of benching. I think it's safe up to a certain point. It's safe to a certain point, but once you get about here and it starts depending on your front deltoid to hold up that weight, it's a very dangerous exercise. I don't like benching. I think it's scary. It injured me for years. I had to do physical therapies in the door for years. I was dealing with constant. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sit right. But dude, 400's fucking dope. If you're just doing it, working in the oil field 15 hours a day, so I fucking gave up. Yeah, dude, you probably made hella money though, dude. You probably made hella money doing that shit, Aaronex. I know they were paying your ass, bro. Wage chicken, beef, and pork. Pork causes gout. So I would say if you're lifting weights, eat when your body tells you to. Don't just eat. Don't pleasure eat. Eat when your body tells you to. And what you eat, in my case, I would say go towards beef. That's my body, though. Maybe you can eat a cantaloupe and get satiated. I can't. I'll get even more hungry. I'll want 2 cantaloupes, 3 cantaloupes. And then I want a bowl of salad, and then I want. So you just got to find what works for you. The majority of my diet in my whole life, you would say, eggs is a very big part of my diet. I would eat eggs every day. Every day, I would have at least 6 or 8 eggs every day, and but the eggs got weird lately. They're not the same way they used to be. They're sort of like plasticky. Like the parts that used to fry up on the edge that used to be real delicious now became sort of chewy, like you're chewing plastic, literally like chewing plastic. The eggs got weird. You got to lift to failure, whatever your failures. Lifting to failures, great, but still sort of dangerous. I would say it, but I'm that from that mentality. I would say yes, lift to failure, but I don't want to send anybody to the fucking hospital either. I do well with fish and shellfish, but eat, especially beef and pork, makes me feel fat and heavy. Yeah. So pork sits on me for a long time. Like you're talking about something that's just carrying me over. But again, it makes me ravenous too. Like every time I eat pork, I get hungry more. Like I get way more hungrier. And I don't know what that is, but I was 165 at the time. God, Aaronex, that's really good, dude. If you're doing 400 pounds at 165 pounds raw, then you're actually in a higher percentile of lifters, to be honest. You're in a higher percentile. Guys that are 250 benching 400 pounds is still pretty good. Still pretty good. Guys that are 260 benching 400 pounds is still pretty good. My clavicle bones are bowed out now because of benching so much. Your clavicles got fucking bent? Jesus, dude. The most I have lift on my bench press was 160. That's all right. Yeah, well, it depends. If Pessimist is 5'1" and he weighs fucking, it just depends on your build. 160 is decent. Most people can't bench their body weight. But hell yeah, they look weird as fuck now. Damn, that sucks, bro. I can't imagine literally getting your body fucking fucked up from doing an exercise. I always thought the body strengthens and gets better every time you do exercises, but I guess if you did do something in excess, you could fuck yourself up. You look weird as fuck. Yeah, that sucks. What up, T? What'd you eat? I'm 6 foot and weigh 148 pounds. God damn, you're hella skinny, Pessimist. So I'd say 160 for you is not bad. God damn, dude, what do you got a hella metabolism. Are you one of those dudes that's obsessed with like a cardio sport? Are you like a bike guy or something? You one of them cardio dudes? You're just like obsessed with running or guys, let me go pour a coffee real quick. I'll do a little more if I get some coffee in me, bro. I'm fucking dry out in this bitch right now. That's what I needed in my fucking life, bro. That's what I fucking needed in my life. I actually let it sit there so damn long. Motherfucker got cold, bro. I mean, ain't cold, cold. It's like barely warm, but. What are you doing, Goofy? But what is she doing? She's always being a shit. She's being a little shit. She's my little shit. Yeah. Yeah, coffee's not good. I'm addicted to it. I love it, dude. I love me some motherfucking coffee. Pessimist is an ectomorph too. Yeah, I know they're like the different builds, that super slender build. I'm British, German, French mostly. I walk a lot and I only eat 2 meals a day. It doesn't help the fact I have body dysmorphia. Who fucked with you? You were chubby? Who used to grab your fat and tell you were disgusting, pessimist? I dealt with that too. I got wine delivery on its way. What the hell? Hey, Tori's about to have a real good time. I'm addicted to Baldur's Gate, bro. Really? Which one? Help me. Hey, Ashley, how you doing, love? It's Gabriel Gibb. Oh, how you doing? How you doing, Gabriel? Gabriel, you look much more beautiful in your thumbnails than I remember. When I left at 165, that was 175 pounds and 17. Yeah, so you were in good shape. That's my girlfriend. Ooh, you got yourself a winner, baby. Wait. Oh, okay. Ashley is Gabriel. Okay, Ashley's Gabriel. That's my girl. Well, Gabriel, you're doing all right, brother. You're doing all right. Good for you. Good for you. One of the crazy teams got himself a dime piece. I'm sorry. Anyways, good for you, brother. Head change time? What do you mean? Hey, Tori's about to get real crunk. My phone broke. Oh, okay. You're talking to me through your girlfriend's account. Okay, I see what's going on. How you doing today, bro? I was skinny fat, to be honest. Even my sister called me fat. Oh, dude. What a witch. What a hateful, miserable fucking witch. We're getting married. Going good. Fuck. Oh, dude, you really got yourself a keeper, brother. Goddamn. Good for you, man. Are you going to have a baby? Are you going to have kids? Dude, don't do it. They're going to suffer, bro. No, I shouldn't tell you that. Maybe it's better to have souls in conscious souled families, you know what I'm saying? Instead of keep letting the NPCs have fucking souls in their family, you know? Maybe conscious people should have kids and like raise them with a brain in their fucking head. If I was rich. Yeah, but then they end up being entitled, don't they? Don't they though? It's so hard. Dude, that to me, that's my biggest fear. If I, not my biggest fear, but I always thought like, if I won the lottery and I had a kid and let's say he's 3, 4, he doesn't realize, I would pretend to be poor. That kid would grow up in a trailer. He would grow up in a trailer. And then when he was 18 or 19, boom, I'd give him anything he wanted. I'd buy him the car he wanted, the shoes he wanted, everything. That's what I would do if I had hella money and had a kid. I would raise them poor. People that got money become weirdos, ungrateful. So, like I said, I never went to the school, but my brother Dean told me about it. And he said he'd be like, so there was this school in, I can't remember, Largo, somewhere around here in Florida called East Lake High School. And it was a mixture of kids that grew up poor, ghetto kids like us, and then kids that grew up hella wealthy. Like these kids were driving BMWs to school and shit. And he said he'd be in the shitter and he'd literally hear them like, yo, man, fucking, my mom and dad bought me the BMW M3. I wanted the M5 and I wanted the M3. Like, bro, our mom and dad can't even buy us pants, motherfucker. your mom and dad bought you a BMW and you're bitching about that? That's why I say, man, money makes people fucking unappreciative little fuck boys. You could make good money in the oil field, but they will work you to fucking death, man. You got to be super competitive, almost a military mind. One sec, guys, to deal with that shit. Almost a military mind to deal with that shit. I got tired of working 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, that's, bro, every guy has done those fucking 16-hour a day shift weeks or whatever. For like, dude, you're tough. You can't do that shit forever, bro. I don't care how fit you think you are. I don't care how tough you are. You can only do that shit for so long before you fucking are completely dead on the inside. Matrix gave me twins, rough. Ooh, my goodness. Some people would have seen that as a blessing. So, Hattori, you're a conscious soul, right? Do you feel like your opinions and beliefs wake your kids up at all? Would you say your kids are awake? Would you say that having kids as a conscious person doesn't really matter? Like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm conscious. I had kids. You can't make them conscious. They're either NPCs or not. Like, how does that work? Marriage is like having a, because my brother Tom is conscious, and I would consider all of his kids conscious. All of his kids are awake and conscious. Marriage is like having a roommate. Once you get past the first few years, the honeymoon phase doesn't last long. Yeah. Plus 250, how you doing? And if you put a ring on her finger, she becomes allergic to your dick. If you read about nuclear family dynamics, then 60 to 70s versus now, the nuclear family and its benefits are essentially dead. However, if you have money, the same benefits apply as before. Really? That's interesting. Well, yeah, I guess if you had the nuclear family now and you had no money, that wouldn't make a great kid either. That'd make a miserable poor. I mean, you could still raise a good kid being poor, but it's going to be difficult. How's your kid going to respect you if you can't even clothe him properly? You know what I'm saying? Kids can be relationship killers. I kicked my ex out when the kids were 18 months old. You're lucky, Chris. I live in West Texas. You got them beaches, all that deep sea fishing. Damn, I bet you had fun as a kid. I did have a lot of fun as a kid. I'm not much of a fisher, and I'm not much of a beach guy, but I definitely had a lot of fun as a kid. I still have fun as an adult. I mean, I'm in a hell realm, but I still have fun as an adult. I don't fucking sit here and just be depressed all day. I mean, I struggle. Don't get me wrong, I struggle. I'm not saying my life's, I'm just out here fucking partying, but I still have good times. I try to enjoy my life the best I can. I'm not much of a fisher. I'll do it because a lot of my boys love to fish or my brothers love to fish, but it don't do nothing for me. I don't feel no arousal reeling this motherfucker in or taking him out and saying, oh, look how long he is. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me. My kids listen to me, but I hope now if we're out there surviving, I just got us dinner. That might have excited me, you know what I'm saying? But just doing it for fun or whatever, not eating these motherfuckers, yeah, it's kind of just boring. It's like, again, for me, it's not super boring because I have my friends to hang out. For me, that's the best part about it. I don't care about the fishing. I just like to be with my boys or my brothers. Just doing something other than fucking texting each other every once in a while, you know? My kids listen to me, but I hold back a little. Haven't told them there is no God yet. Oh, you don't want to crush them? Assumed? Plus 250. My kids are totally awake. They're badasses, but they're escaping on meth. Chris. I'm sorry to hear that, Hattori. So maybe that kind of seals up the deal about no, it is okay to have children in a family with conscious souls, because the truth is they're still going to suffer too. It's not going to somehow escape them or anything. They're just going to suffer. Coping, we might call it, right? Yeah, we all have our copes. They chose meth, unfortunately. Hopefully they don't stay addicted too long where it damages their whole fucking body and face and everything. I live in a fucking desert. Nothing but oil tanks and pump jacks here, but I'm kind of stuck here. Ugh. Why are you stuck there? You can't save up enough doing that or sell your place off and go somewhere more. I'd go to, I always thought like if I sold off and, walked away with 200 grand or something, I would probably go to some other country where I know that the food's not completely contaminated. I don't know, like a Taiwan or Thai or Vietnam or I don't know. I'd probably go to some little cheap ass Asian country and just live the rest of my life there and just know that my food is fucking organic and wholesome. Like I'm literally buying the shit from the market. I'm not getting it from some company that mass produces shit on a conveyor belt filled with chemicals and poisons I don't even know how to fucking pronounce, that have long-term mental and physical effects on the body when you consume them. It's just like, this is ridiculous. America's a hellhole, a hell pit. I live in a fucking desert. No, that sucks, dude. I already told my kids not to walk into the light. Good for you, Hattori. Hopefully they listen. And you say they're conscious, they may. So hopefully that matters. Hopefully we're not just trapped in a simulation and that's not all just false hope. Meth is big here too. I wasn't drunk for over 1 month. Damn, good for you, Brooks. How'd you do? How'd you do, man? Were you struggling the whole time? For over a month, that means you went back after a month. What makes you go back? It's those thoughts inside, really. It's like, oh, I feel better. The brain always just wants a comfort zone. You start thinking about the clubs and those moments where you felt great and everyone, and your brain literally like starts working against you when it comes to addiction. It's bizarre. Oh, we need that to feel happy. It's like, bro, you're the machine that produces happy fucking feeling. Stop tormenting me to go feel happy. Just make me happy, motherfucker. Why does the brain work like a tool against us during addiction? It makes no sense. Gave up. No, everybody's giving up. Oh, fuck, you're all failing the test. Oh, it's too strong. Maybe weekend, I celebrate the 1 month sober. Good for you, bro. I don't know why, though. I'm just programmed to say that to people that went sober for a month on whatever their drug of choice was. It's programmed to say, good for you. Keep it at it. Keep your chin up. You're tough. Gracie's making a guest appearance on this one. I'm still trying to quit smoking weed. Well, not quit, but I'm still trying to take like a few month tolerance break at least, Get to the point where I don't have to smoke 10 pounds of fucking top grade weed to feel this shit. I celebrate. Don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck. So do you guys have that opinion or whatever about alcohol opening you up to demons? Bro, I think it does. Like, I really do, dude. I don't know, because, dude, I remember one time, man, and I struggled with that motherfucker, too. I struggled fighting this motherfucker. But I don't know, bro. And I don't know what, well, actually, I do know. So I was smoking weed and meditating for a while. And I hadn't smoked weed for 10 years, started back up. My tolerance was fucking amazing, bro. I was almost hallucinating on that shit. So it would take one hit and boom, I'm in another dimension. And I was meditating for 16 hours a day. Well, that went on for so long, I built a tolerance. And I could never get that high again. So I thought maybe I'll try and meditate on drunkenness and my meditation will be good. But it wasn't. Something attached to me and I had to fight that motherfucker. And just like all the other demons, he fell in love with me, the little fuck boy. They always fall in love with me. They end up liking me for some reason. It's like, brother, quit tormenting me, motherfucker. I hate you. I drink a fair bit. Coping, yes. I blame it on growing up in the English drinking culture. Haha. I wished I could stay drunk. So, Aaron X, when you're in your drunk state, that's where you feel like just most happy. Or let me ask you, as an alcoholic, do you feel happy in your drunk state? I wish I could smoke weed. I get massive paranoia. You can get through that though. You can get through that. I know it's tough. It's a long road, but you can actually fight through that. Antidepressants opened me up to demon when I had overdose. Since then, I struggle with panic attacks and here and there. Antidepressants definitely open people up to fucking extra dimensional entities, gamers, aliens, demons, whatever you call them. I don't know what the fuck she keeps barking at. Give me one sec, guys. Pretty girl, what are you barking? You know what happened right before I got on this fucking stream, bro? Like literally right before I got on this stream, I vacuumed pretty much my whole house. And then when I went to turn off the vacuum to take off the thing, there was no dirt in that motherfucker. I'm like, what the hell? And I found out I just vacuumed my whole fucking crib, bedroom, everything, bathroom, fucking everything, while the fucking wand thing was plugged in. I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? Then I unplugged the wand to find out the vacuum was fucking broken. It's going, it's making this weird ass noise. I'm like, man, can a brother get a good hand up in this hood, please? Yeah, I think anything created on a conveyor belt probably works for the demons. Chris, do you still dream with all of them? No. Well, no. I do still dream, but I don't. They're not as strong. If I quit smoking, bro, I'll have a dream every night. I often hear you don't dream if you sleep well. Yeah, you don't really dream too well, or you dream far less. Absolutely, I would agree with that. I don't like meditations. It's like torture. That sucks. That's our year. So that tells me one of two things. Either you are a vile, nasty, miserable human being, or you're tormented by entity attachments. Entity attachments say things like, you're dumb, you're ugly, those people are laughing at you, you're a retard, why are you alive, you should die, nobody likes you. Why is meditation torture to you? Usually it's because the person you're sitting with is unpleasant. Chris, I've been hooked on pills like benzo and Adderall. Godly. I heard Adderall makes you numb to emotions after a while. You just become sort of an angry person. Twisted Reality, just moved to West Texas or Eastern New Mexico, and you'll find that shit everywhere. I work pipeline in the oil and gas industry. It's everywhere. They call it ice here. Yes, sir. It may sound funny to you, but it's a real struggle. I've got a shitload of Xanax from Mexico. Good to have on hand. What is Xanax? Xanax is like a sleeping pill, isn't that like something that knocks you out? And what does Xanax do to you? High-wise or whatever. I used to like those Tylenol 3s when I would take pills for fun or whatever, just because they feel good. It was my great aunt. She had Tylenol 3s, and if I took one of those motherfuckers, bro, I was basically in a good mood all day. Basically in a good fucking mood all day, dude. Sitting with my thoughts and sitting still. Yeah, Tori, but exactly. But why? If I don't understand why you wouldn't like sitting still. That's something I can't really talk on. But as far as the thoughts thing, if the thoughts entering your mind are positive, it probably wouldn't bother you. But if it's bothering you, just sitting with your thoughts, that means your thoughts are nasty. Antidepressants, that's codeine. Codeine is beautiful. Oh, Tylenol 3 is codeine? Oh, I loved it, dude. It just made me so happy. I'm just like, whoa, I'm happy to be alive. I almost want to get up and start vacuuming and shit. Like, hella happy to just be alive. Like, that's what so pills scare me. Those weren't so powerful. They're pretty strong, but when I had took, and then I never got addicted. I sort of would take them for fun here or there. Years had gone by. I hadn't never taken a pill. And then my brother Dean had gave me a fucking oxy. And bro, this motherfucker had me drooling, dude. Literally, like my head was in my girlfriend at the time's lap, and I was drooling in onto her shorts. And I mean, literally, like almost clonking out. It was so powerful, and it felt so good. And I just said, man, I ain't never doing that shit again. I'm never taking one of those motherfuckers again. That motherfucker felt like heaven. Relaxes your nervous system. It's a benzo. Yeah, you don't feel pain. Trip off. Triple C's. Triple C's? Aren't those they give you like a cocaine high or whatever? Oxycontin was fentanyl before fentanyl. Dude, well, I know why people get addicted to fentanyl, bro. That shit feels like it just feels, you feel numb and good. Cold medicine? Medicine is supposed to quote you. Oh, you're talking about, bro, I did. You're talking about robo tripping. It's, isn't it the ones you're talking about, triple C's? They're ketamine, aren't they? Aren't they ketamine? Freebase? Mediation is supposed to quote your thoughts. Mine start talking about what I need to do tomorrow or how a friend is doing or just random busy things, but it's a fight. Well, yeah, you have to, and it takes a minute, Hattori. It won't shut the fuck up. It takes a long time. You have to just wait. Eventually, that voice thing gets bored or something and stops. Oh, yeah. You eventually get to a point where you can quiet the mind. I would say everybody should experience that at least once in their life, like quieting the mind. Because, and when you do it, man, you'll break down. You'll start crying and shit. Like, so I remember when I first meditated, I first quieted the mind. I almost had like a breakdown. I didn't realize how hyperactive my mind was. It was almost like running a marathon that went on for 1 trillion miles and finally taking a break. I didn't even know I was on the marathon, and then finally going, breathing again for once, you know? Yeah, my mind says a bunch of stupid shit too, like, oh, don't forget to mow the lawn. It's just, it's dumb shit most of the time. It's like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. I ain't even trying to talk to you right now. I live close to the border. El Paso, Texas is not far. Basically, I live in Mexico, to be honest. Big old desert land over there, Aeronex. Drugs are easy to get here, whatever flavor. Damn! I need to go hang out with Aeronex for a little while. Aeronex, if you can get DMT, bro, send it to me. I'll give you my address, bro. Please. I need DMT, bro. If you can get some fucking DMT, let me know. God damn it. I've been trying. Anyways. All right, I'm probably going to wrap this one up. I love you guys. This is a hellish Dookie Boy Realm simulation full of fuckboys and motherfuckers that should have their little mini nuts stomped on and be kicked in their chins right after their fucking scalps get set on fire with lighter fluid. Dimethyltryptamine. Yes, sir. That's what it's called. Anyways, fuck this shithole reality and all these little bitches walking around in it can suck our fucking dicks from behind so they can kiss our ass when they're done. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.